So, a while ago, in a video I made in 2017, a person by the name of Space Nerd gave me a challenge. Sink the USS Tiny 2, and what better way to do that than to use a creation from last year that is still, ironically, my best creation. Moving on, this is the F-93 Bounty, and I created this late 2018, and I was super proud of it. Has a massive ordnance, but I thought, hold up. The Tiny 2, although impressive with its destroyers, can't really do much in terms of staying alive. So I want to add some challenge and sink it in a creative way. I can't use traditional bombs. I have to make something more destructive than simply destroying the Tiny 2. We could nuke it, we could send a bunch of proximity detonating missiles that are tiny but still do damage. We could crash into it, but I don't think that'll do much. So how shall we sink it? We could try making a nuke, but then we'd have to deal with the destroyers since the nuke can only do so much. But we can try the nuke idea. So let's get to work on that. So after numerous trial and error attempts, I actually created two nukes. And those are those massive bombs you see under the wingtip. They have one Boom 50, which the fuselage is linked to, and then they have about 15 Boom 25s in them. So they've got enough payload to wipe out the USS Beast using both bombs. I didn't manage to drop them individually, unfortunately, but we'll see how it goes against the Tiny 2. Let's go ahead and test it out. Now, this aircraft does have afterburners, so this can get up to a pretty hefty speed for finding the Tiny, and it has enough fuel for the trip. This Tiny's not too far away. If I recall correctly, if we just head out in this direction, if there's... No, that's just Cloud Mud. I believe the Tiny's out in this direction, somewhere. Where's the Tiny? This one is out in this direction. Yeah, there they are. It says Tiny is that away. So there's Tiny 2. Now I do have a targeting mod, because let's face it, I can't drop bombs regardless. So let's go ahead and line it up. Both bombs drop at the same time, so hopefully we can get out of the blast radius before the nuke detonates, which shouldn't be too hard. I mean, see, I'm gonna go for a long range drop, and if not, then we'll try a shorter range drop. And bomb's gone. I don't think those are gonna hit its target because of the way they jettisoned. No, they are not hitting the target. Okay. More building. Okay, so what I've done is gotten rid of the drag on the detachers, so now, yes, they should not, there it is. So they drop correctly now, instead of having a fit. Okay, let's go hunt down the Tiny 2. Okay, so we're inside of the Tiny again. Go ahead and disable the afterburners for now. We're gonna target Tiny 2. We're gonna go for another long-range drop. See how that goes. Slow down to something a bit more appropriate for a bomb drop. Now, the only mistake I made when designing this was that I did not put any air brakes on it. But if you just cut throttle and deploy flaps, it hemorrhages speed. So it should be fine. Looks like we're going to be on target. Flaps in. Ready. And yeah, we're going to miss if I don't adjust. Now we're going to go for another run. Wasn't quite lined up. So we're going to have to swing around. I think we're going to go hit it from the side this time. Okay, looks like we're in the side again. Now, I don't have to drop it directly on the marker because there is a good bit of elongation. Tiny 2 is quite the carrier. And bombs. Bombs gone. Let's get out of here. Good hit. Yikes. Hey, no. Destroyers, stop that. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that carrier is obliterated. Let's go see what the damage was like. Got afterburners, and I doubt they can hit us. Okay, never mind. Mistakes are made. That's a good amount of damage right there. Hey, no, stop. Flak's kicking it in. Let's go ahead and roll to dodge that. Man, that flak's got range. Think we're safe. Nope, nope, we're not. Afterburners. 5 miles away and they're still shooting. That is absurd. 6 miles away and they're still shooting. Eight miles away. How far away do we have to be? I had no flak had a 9-mile range. Wow, they're still shooting. Wow, that's a... Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Someone go back and count how many times I said wow, because it must have been a good amount. Now, we destroyed the carrier, but what I want to know is, can we also outfit to destroy the destroyers in a creative manner? But I'm struggling at thinking how to do that. We could just use rocket pods, but those aren't really that, those are quite boring. I don't want to bore you guys with that. So I'm thinking, what if we used missile spam? We could try that, certainly. Let's go for it. Okay, so what I've done is I've kept the 2 bombs, but I've also added some underwing mounted weaponry in the form of these tiny infernos. I shrunk them down. They're also angled downward, so they should launch downward, but you can lock and then spray fire them at destroyers. That's the idea, anyways. Ideas don't always work, and that's my only concern. So, we'll see if it works. We'll go ahead and destroy the destroyers first. Now, they should lock pretty quickly and also fire pretty quickly. I'm just hoping that they don't detonate, as they have before. There's the tinies. Now, I didn't edit their range, so I believe we still have to close to, I think it's 4 miles, I'd say. They have a really big lock angle. Not really large. I wanted to keep it relatively reasonable, but still large enough. I didn't mean to deploy the parachute. Oops. Okay. Fire away. 2 there. 2 there. So those should be tracking pretty well. Yeah, see? Tracking. Now, those destroyers should basically disappear. Yep, 1 down. 2 down. Nice! It actually went to plan. We can go ahead and just drop the bomb. Which is still the same like this. Bam. There it is. Bye-bye. Nice. And we still have 24 Infernos left over. Wow. That means we can also go destroy the convoy in one single blow too. Let's go ahead and fly over and do that. We're searching for the convoy now. We're gonna be in one of these crevices here. There they are. Go ahead and rain. We're gonna let them rain. Cut throttle, flaps. Hey, no, 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 no. I just let loose all the ordnance. Is it overkill? Maybe. You tell me. There have been some more overkill things in the past. I will say that. I'm gonna swing around and finish him off with the cannons. Flaps. Target the last.
Nice.
Throttle. Okay, I came in way too low. Not gonna finish that last one yet. I should have added more spread to the cannons, but it does its job. Kinda hard to engage air to ground. There we go. Very nice. Go back to the Beast, the aircraft carrier, and we're gonna land. Harder of a turn here, because we need to line ourselves up. Go ahead and put the hook down. Lights on, gears down. Okay, we're going in. A little bit less, because we need to be a bit slower. 270 is still a bit fast. Bit of throttle here. Throttle. Nose up. Come on. Float a little more. And beautiful. Good snag. Slow down. Nope. Ah! I heard the snag. This is acceptable, I'm sure. Not enough slowdown on the wire. Yeah, this works. Oh, am I just gonna get shot up by the destroyers now? That's still gonna hit. Oh. Junju, if you're watching, please make it so if an AI aircraft or something else shoots the carrier, the destroyers shoot at the correct aircraft instead of you. Because currently, if you have an aircraft that shoot at you while you're on the carrier, the destroyers will target you as well instead of the offending aircraft. So please fix that. I wanted to take this time to sincerely thank you all for watching, as without you, I wouldn't be able to keep producing content that I can be proud of. There hasn't really been much content in the past few months, and I've known that for a while. The drive to create new content is rather lacking for me. But every view, like, and comment that my videos get helps encourage me to make more. So if you did enjoy this video, feel free to leave a like and maybe even subscribe for more. Otherwise, stay tuned for part 2 of my Simpleplanes tutorial series, which should hopefully be out within a week.